We do see a few showers popping up across the eastern half of the state right now, but even heavier precipitation over west central Nebraska into Kansas. All of that moisture eventually coming our way and will be impacting us by tomorrow morning. Right now, just a few showers and holding together between Fremont, around the Scribner area, around Schuyler, and even David City, all lifting northward. So here in the metro, we're looking at dry conditions, just cloudy skies. Temperatures after hitting a high of 60 today, we're now down to about 58 degrees. Most locations sitting in the upper 50s right now, and for the remainder of this evening, it stays cloudy. Rain chances under about 10% here up until about 9 o'clock tonight. A little bit better chance by 10 p.m. and then the rain chances definitely increasing as we head into tomorrow morning. I'll have more on how this will impact your early morning commute coming up shortly.
We've recently launched an effort to make Omaha a safer place to live. Our Safe Roads Now initiative is a series of reports digging deeper into the issue of distracted driving and possible solutions.
Distracted driving has become a major liability for employers, with many facing multi-million-dollar judgments due to their employees getting into distracted driving crashes. Reporter Megan Hahn has what's being done to protect businesses from lawsuits.
Last year, there were close to 4,700 distracted driving related crashes in the state of Nebraska. That's why employers like Habitat for Humanity of Omaha are now offering distracted driving related workshops to their employees in hopes of preventing these types of crashes. Over pizza and thoughtful discussion, this work and learn lunch taught employees of Habitat for Humanity of Omaha about distracted driving dangers.
Just take your eyes off the road for 2 seconds. That's all it takes to double the chance of being in a crash.
And if a distracted driving crash happens on the clock, it's not just the employee who sees the consequences. Employers are also liable.
That judgments recently across America are running in the tens of millions of dollars. And the people that are getting sued aren't the drivers, it's the employer. And when we're talking about Nebraska, how many employers in Nebraska can keep their lights on, their doors open with a $10 million judgment?
In Illinois, an electrical contractor was held liable for $4.1 million. In Maryland, a $4 million judgment. This employer liability is why safety organizations recommend employers have a zero-tolerance cell phone policy.
We have a safety manager on staff here, and he's put together a comprehensive safety manual. We also have that included in our employee handbook and safety aspects as far as that's concerned. So the driving aspect is a part of our employee handbook as well as the safety manual.
And it's safe driving workshops like this one, put on by Nebraska Safety Council, that drive home the point of safety behind the wheel.
It's easy to think that nothing will happen because you get away with it so often. Definitely guilty, but it's, I think, going through a presentation like this and being reminded of what could happen definitely makes a difference.
Data shows that distracted driving related crashes have gone up for 7 years in a row. To find out more information on distracted driving, visit 3newsnow.com/safe roads. Reporting for Safe Roads Now, I'm Megan Hahn, 3 News Now.
And we want to hear from you. Tell us how distracted drivers are affecting you. You can email us at saferoads@3newsnow.com and visit our website, 3newsnow.com/saferoads.
Turning to campaign 2018, a leading political research firm is out with some new predictions and figures for the 2018 House races. Nate Silver's 538.com gives Don Bacon a 61% chance of winning re-election. He has Democrat Cara Eastman at a 38% chance of victory. In the hot race for Congress in western Iowa, Silver forecasts that Democrat Cindy Axne will defeat Republican David Young. He gives Axne a 63% chance of winning and Young a 37% likelihood of holding his seat. Tonight, people in the Elkhorn School District can learn more about the candidates who want to sit on the school board. The Elkhorn South Politics Club will hold a student-moderated candidates forum in the high school auditorium. It starts at 6:30. 5 candidates are running for 3 seats on the board. The election comes at a time of growth for the district. It broke ground on Sunday on a new high school to be called Elkhorn North.
Students and staff at Castelar Elementary ended Red Ribbon Week in style this afternoon. They held a parade at the school near 18th and Martha this afternoon to raise awareness about drug prevention. The South High drum line led the parade, which also included the Omaha Police Mounted Patrol. Guest speakers included City Council member Vinny Palermo and Captain Bel Castro Gonzalez of the Omaha Police Department.
The Secret Service has intercepted suspicious packages sent to high-profile Democrats.
What investigators say the packages contained and who they were intended for.
It's dry right now across most of the area, but by tomorrow, rain chances will be going up. Then we warm it up on Friday, just in time to cool it back down for the weekend. I'll have all the numbers after the break.
You're watching KMTV 3 News Now with Jennifer Griswold, Craig Negrelli, Weather Alert Team meteorologist Jennifer Zeppelin, and sports with Adam Kruger. This is KMTV 3 News Now, live at 6.
I was very proud when my son said, I want to be a leader of men and I want to go into the military. I never imagined that instead of wearing a blue star for active duty, I'd be given a gold star at my son's funeral. On January 20th, 2007, my son, Jacob Fritz, was executed outside of Karbala, Iraq. It's extremely important to me that we have the elected officials that are willing to take care of the military and hold our military in the highest regard. Senator Fisher has helped us as a family. All it took was asking Deb Fisher, can you help me? Deb Fisher said, I can do it. When she read Jacob's story, the passion that she had and the feelings that she had for my son, that's pretty doggone impressive. Senator Fisher is one of those that understands the needs of our military. She gets it.
I'm Deb Fisher, and I approve this message.
Nobody does replacement windows like Renewal by Andersen. For just a few more days, receive our signature service installation for free. One call and we do it all with a hassle-free process. Don't wait. Call today for free installation and pay nothing for 1 year. Renewal by Andersen.
Kerry Roscoe was killed in the line of duty. Now Don Bacon is taking care of her family. It says a lot about Don Bacon's character, thinking about law enforcement, not just in Omaha, but across the entire country. This bill gives the same protection that military families have when they're killed in the line of duty.
It's very important to us that Congressman Bacon carried this bill through Congress to see that Kerry's family and the families of other fallen law enforcement officers are taken care of.
I am Don Bacon, and I approve this message.
Hey, Doc, I got a bit of a headache.
Okay, I'll go get the leeches. When it comes to health care, we can't go backwards. But David Young voted to let insurance companies go back to denying coverage for pre-existing conditions and dropping coverage for those who get sick. They'd protect profits over people. I know, because our insurance company once dropped my family. I'll work to stop the attacks on our health care and make coverage affordable for every Iowa family. I'm Cindy Axney, and I approve this message.
Nebraska Furniture Mart. Shop our huge selection and save up to 65% off suggested retail on qualifying Serta, Sealy, and Beauty Rest mattresses. Get free in-home delivery on mattresses $4.99 or more. And shop with long-term financing. No down payment required. Now is your chance to combine huge deals. 65% off, in-home delivery, and long-term mattress financing at Nebraska Furniture Mart.
A number of explosive packages addressed to former President Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, and other prominent Democrats has sparked a political firestorm from New York to Washington, D.C.
Investigators say the devices appear to be crude but functional. Natasha Chen explains how each of these packages were discovered.
Responding officers identified a device that appeared to be a live explosive device.
A number of suspicious packages sent to high-profile targets have sparked fears of a potential coordinated attack. Authorities say improvised explosive devices addressed to former President Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, and former Attorney General Eric Holder have been intercepted. Also on Wednesday, a package with an explosive device and white powder arrived at the mailroom of the Time Warner Center building, which houses CNN's New York bureau.
What we saw here today was
effort to terrorize. This clearly is an act of terror attempting to undermine our free press and leaders of this country through acts of violence.
That package was addressed to former CIA Director John Brennan. A similar device was also sent to the home of billionaire investor and major Democratic donor George Soros earlier this week. President Trump has been monitoring the developments from the White House with his top aides.
Acts or threats of political violence of any kind have no place in the United States of America.
A law enforcement official says that all of the devices appear to be constructed similarly. At least one of them contained projectiles with shards of glass. The source says the devices were functional.
We've seen this before, and we've seen worse, and we will not be intimidated, and we will bring these perpetrators to justice.
In Washington, I'm Natasha Chen reporting.
All right, weather alert meteorologist Jennifer Zeppelin is here, and those leaves were blowing around in circles today, Jenny.
They're beautiful, but a lot of them are now on the ground.
A lot of